I overpacked. What else is new? Moving on. Last year, we risked it and booked a trip to Miami starting the second week in December. The weather was a perfect 82 degrees, we had a great time, and we were hoping for the same this year. As our vacation approached, we checked the weather, and it was not looking good, but I hoped that somehow it would turn around. Normally we go to the Delta Sky Lounge, but this time we decided to check out the Centurion Lounge on our layover at JFK. We managed to find a table at this cute little speakeasy on the lower level. It turns out the Delta Sky Lounge in JFK is brand new and we missed it, but no regrets. The food here was so good, and how often do you get to chill in a speakeasy in an airport?
Food.
46.
By the time our flight landed, we knew the weather was going to be bad pretty much the entire time that we were there. At that point, you just have to accept it and try not to let it ruin your trip. We flew into Fort Lauderdale because Miami flights were super expensive. It took us 45 minutes and a $60 Uber to get to our hotel.
We made it and it's raining.
We stayed at Kimpton Anglers Hotel. Miami is pretty expensive and this was one of the more reasonably priced options. We booked an essential room, which is the lowest price. It's not clear from the website what you actually get, but I was hoping to end up in a King Studio Spa Suite, King Premium, or 2 Queen Premium in that order because they were all in the main building and had balconies. We got the 2 Queen Premium and we really liked it. I liked that it didn't have carpet and it felt clean right away. There were 2 drawers there, in addition to drawers in the closet. The beach bag had towels in it. Love the umbrella, and they will also give you beach umbrellas for free. Based on the reviews I read, if you stay here, you need to be in the main building. The other building is not as updated. The bed was comfortable and the room was quiet the whole time we were there.
This is the bathroom. Love that blue tile. I love that floor.
Plenty of room to put my stuff.
Not the biggest fan of this half glass door situation, but what can you do? They seem to really like putting these in hotels. Oh, look at that rain. 10:45. What do you want for dinner?
So we're at dinner.
We weren't going out there, we door dashed it.
Dinner has arrived.
So this is what we woke up to on our first full day in Miami.
It's warm though. All right, let's face this humid, not rainy yet day.
I love that they have a water filling station on every floor. The bikes are available to borrow at no cost. The Anglers Hotel vibe is really nice and chic. This is the Minnow Bar where they have indoor and outdoor seating. In addition to drinks, they also do have food on the menu. The location is great. It's on a street just 2 blocks east of Ocean Drive and a quick walk to the beach. I had to check out the pool. It's a really cute area, and all I can say is it would have been nice, but there was no chance of that happening for us. Right next door is the Seawell Fish and Oyster Bar where they offer a full-service menu including breakfast.
12:30, we finally made it out.
A little pricey, like everything else in Miami, and something we would start to notice that was very different than last year is that there were a lot of mandatory tips going around. This one was 18%. No choice in the matter. It was about 70 degrees out with a 71% chance of rain. We almost turned around right here and went back because it started raining and my little dinky umbrella was not going to work because of the wind. But what we found is that it would rain for a few minutes at a time and then stop. And it was mostly light rain. We weren't getting soaked or anything. There were some people venturing out, but this is the iconic Ocean Drive and it was mostly deserted. So very different than last year at this time. To ease the disappointment, I kept telling myself that we didn't come here for Miami this time because we didn't. Yes, we were there 5 days early, but the main purpose of this trip was our Virgin Voyage cruise. The weather had to be perfect for that, right? We didn't come here to sit in our room all day, so we continued to wander, and it was kind of a bummer because this was supposed to be a beach day. Our wandering took us to Lincoln Road Shopping District, which would have been a nice place to eat if the weather were not crap. There were plenty of restaurants and they have a ton of stores to shop in, so the bright side was a new discovery in Miami Beach. We did not know about this place last time.
So we ended up closer to our hotel, right?
Yeah.
Rain or shine, you can't ignore the charm of the Art Deco architecture in Miami Beach. I really did enjoy checking out the homes and all the buildings in this area. It's so unique and interesting, and it was really nice to see it again. This Kimpton has free wine-only happy hour from 4 to 5.
It is good. Tastes like a sugar cookie.
Watching the murders. Murder shoes.
Rain's outside.
Headed back into the streets of Miami.
We went to Sweet Liberty for dinner because they have cheap oysters that he likes, and I loved the music and the vibe the last time we were there. We had to ask what that service charge was. I think it's really sneaky to call it that, but whatever. It's a mandatory 20% gratuity. It seemed dry enough, so we walked back to our hotel. That's Kimpton Surfcomber on Collins, where we stayed last time, and I have to say I like Kimpton Anglers better.
Yep. Smell it.
I planned this trip so we would stay 2 nights in South Beach and 2 nights in downtown Miami. Some might see this as a hassle, and maybe it is a little bit, but I wanted to experience both. The Uber ride is about $25 each way, so rather than going back and forth, I decided we would just stay in both places. Moving us closer to the Miami Heat game, and it worked out because with the weather, I don't know what else we would have done all day in South Beach. Stepping into the Intercontinental Miami Hotel was like being transported to a whole different world. The Anglers is a charming South Beach boutique hotel, and this was a huge, high-rise, sleek, fancy, super modern, and very downtown Miami. Very luxurious, and fun fact, it was originally designed to be a casino.
Here we are. Women.
Everything in this hotel looks and smells brand new. I loved it. I mean, what's not to love? This hotel is within walking distance of Bayside Marketplace, and it's right by the water. It has a pool, spa, full restaurant, and bar.
You won't be touching any of that, obviously. Oh, nice. They do give you your own space. I appreciate that, because Vegas does not like to do that.
This bathroom was gorgeous, and I love having a rug. I've said that before.
The shower is so pretty. Yes, we are hungry. Oh yeah, it's really nice. I think we're gonna be very happy here.
The only complaint I would have is that we would soon find out that the wait to get on the elevators can take a long time. We were on floor 30 of 34.
What if somebody's not doing their job and we slide into the crack?
So these drawbridge streets are new to me. We don't have these where I live, and I was way too excited to see this in action. It just boggles my mind that they can just basically break the street in half, is how I see it, and then just put it back together. I'm really glad I got to see that. It took us about 25 minutes to walk to Craft Brickle for lunch. Cute place, good pizza in the Brickle neighborhood of Miami, which also happens to be the second largest financial district in the US. And did you know that Miami is the #1 vacation hotspot for the ultra rich and the non-ultra rich? Well, now you do.
That's probably 12.
This is Bayside Marketplace. Normally, this place is super crowded, bustling with people shopping as well as travelers with their luggage, arriving and departing to and from hotels and cruises. Lots of places to eat here. It was kind of sad to see it so empty and barren due to the weather. We got back to our hotel around 4-ish, rested, and then suddenly it was 8:30.
All right, we rested. Well, I rested. Well, I napped, he rested. And now we're hungry. No pool for us on this trip. All we get to do is eat.
I've said it before and I'll say it again, Miami is expensive. We didn't want to spend $80 on dinner when we weren't really hungry, so Five Guys was just the thing, but still not exactly cheap at 38 bucks.
Gloomy.
Windy.
We slept in really late again, like 10 a.m. late, then headed to the shops at Brickell City Center. We don't mind walking. What else do we have to do? It took us about 20 minutes. We met some friends here for lunch, and we all really enjoyed our food. A lot of the stores in this mall were places I'd never heard of, and the pickup area was a mess. Brief rest, and then off to the Kaseya Center for the Miami Heat versus Chicago Bulls game. Our tickets were from StubHub, and the ones we got were held by a season ticket holder with access to the Courtside Club. So we had access to the Courtside Club, and that's where we wanted to go hang out first.
From here.
They don't make it easy to find, there aren't any signs, and it's tucked away in the section of the stadium where the players come out. It was so weird. I felt like I was going to some forbidden location, but we got wristbands, they let us in. I had no idea that this was even a thing. Drinks are free until halftime. He is a big fan. Miami Heat is his favorite team in the NBA. This is his first home team game, so I was really excited for him, and it was really fun. I'm so glad he decided that we would see a game because it felt like this really saved the trip for us. At least we got to do something different that we had never done before that couldn't get ruined by the weather. Well, you know we had to go back to the Courtside Club. Might as well, right? So we went back there and had some fun dancing and got another drink. And it was a really neat experience. It felt very exclusive and it was really fun to be there.
I feel like a child with this hood on. What is happening here? Oh my god.
Let's go heat.
Okay, it's not raining. Home sweet home. I'm glad you actually danced. You never dance. but I don't know about that. You didn't do that.
It looks brighter than I've ever seen though. There's sun.
It's not windy either. The trees aren't blowing.
Okay, we're all packed. I'm even wearing flip-flops today, so that's big. And look at us. Man, I wish this could have happened sooner.
It was a whole different world out there the next day. We got to see the colors of that beautiful water with the sun shining. People were out. Bayside Marketplace came alive. It was crowded. This is the Miami we saw last time. We made the best of it, but I really wish the weather had panned out better for us. I would not recommend this place, and I hate to ever have to say that, but MJ had to send his food back. My chicken sandwich had very little flavor. Even the fries were bad. It was just not good. If you ever take a cruise out of Miami, go early and plan ahead. Our ship boarding was 2 hours delayed, so we had plenty of time, but the port area was a madhouse. It's supposed to be an 8-minute drive, but we sat in traffic for a good 30 to 45 minutes. I was so excited to get on that ship and start the next part of our vacation adventure aboard Virgin Voyages Scarlet Lady.